Alright, so today's video is going to be pulling your equipment out of winter storage. If you didn't watch my video, I think it's in my small engines, of me winterizing this. So we ran out of gas, all that good stuff. We filled the gas tank full of two-stroke. We pumped two-stroke through the carburetor. We drained the oil, I meant two-stroke oil, just straight oil, no fuel. And we pumped that oil through the carburetor, drained it, and then pumped out what we could out of the carburetor, just to mainly keep the carburetor and the diaphragms and everything lubricated. So this is going to be kind of hard to start when we go to start it. What we are going to be using today is a new air filter, new fuel filter, spark plug. I buy these on Amazon. You can get them in bulk. For me, it's worth it. I can get 20 counts, fuel filters and air filters and stuff. I change these out at the beginning of the year, and then I usually will change them out like mid-season. The only thing I don't buy on Amazon is my spark plugs. If you don't know, they actually have a little sticker in here telling you what spark plug to use. They want NGK, which I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. Also, we sprayed oil in the spark plug hole down in the cylinder. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to do. We're going to remove spark plug. And it's going to be maybe if I can get figure out what size it is. That spark plug wire is that should be that one. The wire's wanting to be in my way. Let's see, pull it down like that. Boom. Spark plug, as you can see, it's wet. It's got oil on it. We're going to spray a little more oil in there. Cycle it. And new plug, gapped. Looks good. And undo just a little bit of anti-seize. It's an aluminum head, well, aluminum body. You can feel the crush washer. Good enough. A little dielectric grease, that's going to help keep you removing this without tearing it up. Also, it's going to help keep spark plug boot hydrated. Simplest thing, we're going to change out the air filter, and this is exactly why. Air filter is doing its job. Clean on one side, dirty on the other. It doesn't hurt to take a little carb cleaner, put the choke on. We don't want any getting in there. Kind of clean that out. Good enough. Air filter. The aftermarket ones are a little tight, which honestly isn't a bad thing. And same thing on the air filter box. Give her a little spray. Quick wipe down. Mainly just inside here where the air filter lives. Snug. Pull that all the way out. Use our long needle nose pliers. And pull this fuel filter out. So, put the new one on. Slide the ring on. Push it back in. And you want it to fall all the way towards the other side of the tank. Now we need to get some fuel in it. I've already got my 93 non-ethanol mixed with some 2-stroke. And that's good enough. And we're gonna go, we let that filter needs to prime, so it needs to set in there for a minute just to absorb some of the fuel. So let's go over to the garage door, get it opened up, and we'll start pulling on this thing, see if we can't get her to pop off. All right, so like I said, it's gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna come over to this side. It's gonna be a little awkward for me because it's usually started on that side, but I want you to see what's going on. You have an on and off switch. You have to make sure it's on. That was one of the learning curves when I first started with Echo. We got the choke on, flip it up, and then we're going to prime this bubble here. And I'm going to prime it a lot. We just want to get some fuel mixed up in there, help get some of that oil that was left in the carburetor, pumping through it and hopefully washing some of it out back into the tank, back up into the carburetor. And that should be good. Now, you don't need to yank on these things. All you need to do is just pull on them. I think I knocked the... So we're going to go back on choke. I knocked it down. Then slowly start bringing it down. That is why I only fuck with Echo. Thing's been setting all year. First couple pulls came right to life. Also, like I said, you got to consider it had oil in the carburetor setting. But that is exactly why I don't do Stihl, I don't do Red Max, and I sure the hell don't do Husqvarna. If that helped in any sort of way, please hit that like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm trying to grow this channel, trying to create some helpful videos on do-it-yourself. And now that the season is upon us, we're going to be doing some videos of actually mowing and some business stuff if you're interested in starting your own business. Thanks for watching.